What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, I'm talking about the Louis Vuitton document holder right here. So let's go. Item of the day is gonna be this really cool Starbucks cup. Check this out, guys. I really love like the Tiffany blue and the metal. I really like gold, but this really works well together. Check it. Isn't it so cool? And then I also wanted to show you my t-shirt that I got. I got this off Etsy.com, which I can show you. See that? Isn't that cool? So what I wanted to do is talk to you about this really cool document holder that I picked up. Sorry about that. I wanted to show you this really cool document holder that I picked up. This is my first pre-loved Louis Vuitton item. I've never really purchased Louis Vuitton pre-loved before because I didn't really see anything I really wanted. But this piece I absolutely fell in love with. I have been watching it for over a year now, and I found a really good price on it, and I decided to go with it. I'll show you some of the details here. It is so awesome. This is like the perfect man bag, or perfect like bag if you're a girl, if you're a guy, because it's wide enough that you can just carry. I'm gonna show you what I have in. You know what? I will not show you what I have inside because I've been using this bag for a while. I'll do a what's in my bag video, and we'll talk about what I have in here, because I use it so many different ways. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Right now, okay, I'll show you. Right now I have one thing in there, but you can fit so much. So right now I have a iPad Pro. You can see that. And you can see the ring light over there. So that's what that's what I'm using it as right now. But I could fit so much in here. It zips just like this. I would use it like this mainly, and I would put things in there. And then yeah, isn't that cool? Because if you hold it this way, then your stuff would fall out. Or you can use it like as a hat. I know somebody was talking about a hat before, but this piece is so special to me because they don't make this anymore. Like, to get a bag this size that fits an iPad Pro, which iPad Pro is like 12 inches. For the price that I got it, it's so cool. Sometimes when you buy vintage items, they tend to go up in price because they are vintage. What I don't like is you see this part right here. It looks, because it's vintage, like you can see some of like just it being old. See that? I'm gonna try to get that replaced by Louis Vuitton. If anybody knows how much this would cost, let me know in the comment section below. When I purchased pre-loved for my very first time, I was very like scared that it might be a fake or something. So I did a lot of research on how to authenticate vintage Louis Vuitton pieces. So I found out that this piece in particular was made in 1988, and it was made the 4th month of 1988, and then I was specifically told by the date code it was made in Paris. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach a photo, and I want you to read on it. If you're interested, you can read the information on how to tell and authenticate a Louis Vuitton bag if it's vintage, and based on like 3 letters and 3 numbers or something like that. I'll post it here and you can read it. But it was really, really helpful in me finding and authenticating this item. How I authenticated it is, let me open it for you here. How I authenticated the item is, first things first, I look for a stamp. And I know you can't see it, so I'm gonna enter a photo. But it says Louis Vuitton Paris here. And then on this side, it's a stamp that's indented, and it has like a date code and some letters. Another way that you can tell that if your item is legit is just the quality. Like, if you know Louis Vuitton, you know what good quality is, and then you know what bad quality is. If it's a fake, you can tell off the bat. The zipper won't work. It just feels very like cheap and like cardboardy. And so this right here feels so good. And Louis Vuitton doesn't really use this much stuff anymore, like for the inside. So I thought that was really cool and just very nice. Like, it still smells like that old leather, And I think that vintage Louis Vuitton is this something that's just beautiful. Like if you own Louis Vuitton and you buy it brand new, with time it starts to age and it gets darker and it just looks more beautiful and more rich in color. And so that's why I think this is so amazing. It has these gussets here on the side. And what's cool about it is when you stand up, you can hold it this way or you can just hold it down like that. And it just fits so much. Like you can actually use this like just for like traveling, as a toiletry case, cosmetics, iPad holder, document holder, because originally when this came out, it was the Louis Vuitton document holder. In 1988, they didn't really have iPads and laptops that were thin enough to fit inside here. So this was used for like legal documents and document holder. But in today's time, our items like iPads and like, especially if you have like a MacBook Air 11-inch, would totally fit in here just perfectly. And that's like so cool. So I know a lot of you want to know where I got this item from. I picked up this item on a website called tradesy.com. It's a consignment shop. If you're looking for an item by Louis Vuitton that is no longer in the market, then your only option would be to search for consignment shops or a private seller. So I chose the route of going through a consignment shop. So I did my research on that, and I've never dealt with Tradesy before, so it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Tradesy has the items, and then once I pay it, they ship it to me, or I don't know if Tradesy, just gets photos from the person and then they sell it that way, and then they let the person know to send it to me. So I didn't know how it went. So overall, my Tradesy transaction was pretty smooth. So this item came from, I believe, Connecticut, and it was part of a collection, and I thought that was really, really cool. Tradesy was awesome. I don't have anything bad to say about Tradesy, and I just wanted to show you some of the characteristics of the bag that make it so special. So this part here, like I said, it seems old. See that there? Like I said, 1988 vintage Louis Vuitton right here. It's really cool. Post that there. And then I'm gonna go along the zipper. You can see that there's like one stain somewhere, and I have not tried to get it removed yet because I've just been loving the item so much. I think there it is right here. I think that's where it's at. Cool. I definitely think that this is gonna be a piece that I'm going to hold on for a very, very, very long time. I'm gonna try to get a new one of these because, like I said, it just looks old. And then I want to maybe I'll try to do this part here, but because they don't make this piece anymore. I believe there was 3 sizes to this because it gets bigger than this actually. But I think this was like the perfect size, because when it goes too big, it just looks kind of awkward. Like, because I'm a guy, I have big shoulders, I have to find that the bag that I'm looking for would have to be big. So this is just perfect. Like this is like the perfect everyday bag to just go into the city, you're gonna do some shopping and walking around. I cannot stress to you enough how awesome this bag is. Like absolutely amazing. I am so happy I have it. This has to be one of my best pieces that I love. Pre-loved Louis Vuitton bags. I don't really have much an opinion on it. The only thing I can say is just make sure that it's authentic. If you want to buy fake bags, by all means, go ahead. Like that's you. Have fun. To me, fashion is fun. It's not to be meant to be taken seriously. So if that's what you want to do, then absolutely go ahead and do it. I know that there's other websites out there like fashionfile.com where you could purchase pre-loved Louis Vuitton. My opinion is I don't really like Fashionfile because it just seems like the prices seem very high. Like I don't feel like I'm getting a deal when I shop with Fashionfile. For example, a Louis Vuitton Clay is I think $120, and then on Fashionfile it's like $190. So it's like, well, for $30 more I can buy me a real one. So I don't really feel like I'm really getting a deal off Fashionfile. So I would definitely check tradesy.com, but no matter what you're doing, buying from consignment shops, I would definitely do your due diligence and make sure that it's an authentic item. What I would say about eBay, if you're gonna buy a Louis Vuitton piece off eBay, this is just my opinion because I know many of my viewers shop on eBay and they buy Louis Vuitton bags off eBay. My main concern is if you're gonna shop on eBay, make sure that the seller is within the United States, because from what I've seen, there's a lot of sellers that sell Louis Vuitton pieces, but they're from China. And so that really throws up a red flag for me personally. So just ask for photos, ask for the date codes and authenticity, even receipts or anything like that. Not to say that sellers from China are fake or replicated, because I can't speak for everyone, but that should be a red flag to ask more questions before you make your purchase. If that makes any sense. However, if you do want to purchase a replica bag, then go ahead, because there's so many people out there that have double pieces, meaning they'll have a real Speedy and they'll have like a fake Speedy, so that they can use the fake one every day and throw it around, and then they have the really good one for special occasions. That's how some people do it. And then some people just get frauded into buying a fake and things of that nature. But when it comes to fakes, it's like a really iffy topic for me, because I feel, and I've always known, that fashion was just fun and fashion was just to be celebrated. So when I see like a copycat and it just looks like a little tongue-in-cheek nod to the brand, I'm thinking that's cute and that's funny, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think that that's like a bad thing in any sense of the word. But just be very careful when you're out there buying from consignment shops is my main goal. Okay, so like I said, I love this piece so much. Like, I cannot stress to you enough. But I think I've talked enough. I don't want to bore you, so I'm gonna let you go, and see you next video. Peace.